Hi YouTubers, New Wave Girl here again. It's been a long time since I've seen any of you or spoke to you all. I know it's the fault of yours truly, but so much has been going on, so I won't even bore you with the details. What I have been doing since I've been gone all summer long, I still have been collecting records from the record stores as well as from eBay. So what I want to do today is show you what I've been collecting since the last time we spoke. So first, let me just show you this one. This is the single for Killing Joke's 80s. One of my favorite songs from Killing Joke. I bought this at a local record store that I just discovered, actually, that a friend of mine let me know about. The one that I normally go to, you know, I haven't been there in a while, so he told me about another one that was a few blocks up from the one that I normally frequent. So this is what I got from there. Killing Joke 80s. Great artwork, isn't it? Next one, I got this from South Carolina during a visit this past summer. This is, of course, the infamous double album from The Clash, Sandinista. And as I said, I bought this from South Carolina at the record store I used to go to a lot when I was in college. And I'm going to try to figure out how to put the information for where I obtained a lot of stuff from. So I know a lot of you travel a lot, Brother B. I know you travel a lot. So when you get a chance, if you ever go through Columbia, South Carolina, I'm going to have to give you the address to hit Papa Jazz, which is in downtown area of Columbia. Another one I got from South Carolina. This is not the best copy, but the other one I had is probably worse off than this one. Of course, this is Jimi Hendrix Electric Ladyland. I love gatefold albums. I don't know why. I just have a strong liking towards gatefold. They just look so cool. But as I said, it's not the best copy as far as what the cover looks like, but the album plays perfect. So I guess I couldn't ask for anything more. This is Romeo Void's EP Benefactor. I think I got this one. Yeah, I bought this one from eBay. And you know, the most popular song from them was Never Say Never, and I love Undercover Cats. You know, got some good stuff on here. They were a great new wave band from I think from San Francisco area, the Bay Area, from the 80s. Another one from South Carolina. This is Kaleidoscope from Susie and the Banshees. This features Christine and Happy House. You know, this is maybe not as popular as Juju, which I think that was her debut album. But this is still one of my favorites. I love Susie. Public Image Unlimited, of course, this was John Lydon, aka Johnny Rotten's band after the Sex Pistols disbanded. This wasn't one of the more popular ones. Disappointed was a very popular song. This was my favorite song, I think, from the album. Like that. Really fun. And this one plays pretty good. Really, really fun album. I like John Lydon. Next one's another PIL album, Happy. And popular songs from this one is, see if I can zoom it in. Seattle, The Body, Hard Times, Angry. You know, it's a little bit more tamer compared to the Sex Pistol days, but John Lydon is still John Lydon. Rotten as ever. Another buy from South Carolina. This is Chuck Berry's Greatest Hits. It plays really well. I realized that I didn't have any Chuck Berry in my collection, so I figured this was a good start before I start looking for whole albums. And of course, Memphis Maybelline, Johnny B. Good. My favorite. Let's see if I can zoom it. Sorry about that, guys. Bright Eyed. Handsome Man. Then we're back with Mr. Bowie. This is Low. Features my favorite David Bowie song, Sound of Vision. One of my favorite David Bowie songs. There's so many by him that I love, but Sound of Vision is certainly in the top 5. So this right here is a soundtrack from the film Foxy Brown, a classic blaxploitation, if you will, film featuring the exquisite and beautiful Pam Grier and Willie Hutch did the soundtrack for this. I bought this in South Carolina as well. And shows scenes from the film, and beautiful picture of Pam there. Very pretty woman. Next we have I think this is the EP from Romeo Void that I purchased this in South Carolina. Features Never Say Never. I think this is the long version, but I got it for other lesser known songs such as In the Dark, Present Tense, and Not Safe. This one I got recently at the record store. I was just telling you guys that I discovered here in New York City. This is a copy of Shelley, who of course was in the Buzzcocks, one of the founding members of the Buzzcocks. This is, I think, his first solo album. I don't know if this came first or Telephone Operator came first, but I believe Homo Sapien did. And this is long versions to Homo Sapien. Really ambiguous song, but it's fun. I got this one, Aretha Live in Paris, at a record show I went to last Saturday. And the guy who was there, he's been in the music business for so long, and he had some really great stuff. Unfortunately, it wasn't in the best condition, so I was able to at least get this one, and it plays good, and the cover looks pretty good as well. And she was in Paris, and she performed a lot of her hits, you know. Where we had Dr. Feelgood, Since You've Been Gone, Another Love the Man, Chain of Fools, Respect, you know, we know it. We know all those and love them. Another one I got from the record store. This is, the record show. This is Marvin Gaye's Anthology. And another Gatefold album. You know how I feel about those. Great picture of Marvin there. And I think it has all of his hits up until the 80s. Yeah, right before he released Midnight Love. And last but not least, we have for the 12 inches anyway, this is Fishbone. This is, I believe this is for their second album, In Your Face. Features When Problems Arise. These guys are insane. Classic Fishbone. I don't even think that the classic lineup has changed so much. I think the only two that's still in the band is Angelo Moore and another guy. I'm not familiar. I'm not too sure which one, but I know Angelo is still a nut. So next, what I have here are, I've been going crazy with the 7 inches. A lot of these I purchased most of them I purchased on eBay. Some of them I purchased at the record stores, but the majority of them came from eBay. So I'm going to try to do this as quickly as I can because I know I'm running out of time. So first things first, this is Victims. This is a song from Culture Club, which was featured on their first album. This sleeve is a poster, but I'm not going to pull it out right now. It's a great poster of Boy George and the rest of the guys, but this is the Victims 7-inch. Next we have the Buzzcocks, Everybody's Happy Nowadays. I think I got this one from a seller in England. And this is the reason why I bought it. Why Can't I Touch It? That's my favorite Buzzcocks song. Way of the West, a kind of obscure new wave band from the 80s. I think their most popular song was called, which I have, and I'll probably show that to you guys another time, called Don't Say That's Just for White Boys. Whatever that means, but this is one of their lesser known hits called The Drum, and it's a great song. Wang Chung, To Live and Die in LA. This was from the motion picture. I've seen the film maybe about once or twice. I can't even remember who's in it. I think Willem Dafoe was in it. Other than that, I have no idea who else is in it, but this is one of my favorite songs from Wang Chung. Most people know them from, of course, Dance Hall Days and Everybody Have Fun Tonight, but To Live and Die in LA is a wonderful song. We have Ultravox, Reap the Wild Wind. I think this came from, I forgot what album this came from, but classic. Department S. Is Vic there? They're a new wave band from the early 80s, Britain band. I think they were sort of like a one-hit wonder. But this is a classic. Very hard to find, 45. Bob Marley and the Melody Makers. Of course, this is Ziggy Marley and the Melody Makers. This is Bob Marley's children. And this is Look Who's Dancing. John Lennon, Yoko Ono, Instant Karma, 7-inch. Backed with Who Has Seen the Wind. David Bowie, Ashes to Ashes, 7-inch. The Jam, The Modern World. Making Plans for Nigel by XTC. I love that song. Soldier Soldier by Spiz Energy. A punk outfit from England from the 80s. I guess late 70s, early 80s. And really fun song. We have The Clash. This is Radio Clash single. And we also have The Clash again. This is actually a double A-side single. It's Straight to Hell and Should I Stay or Should I Go? This is one that I'm extremely proud of. You know, this was a tough bidding war. This is X-Ray Specs, post-punk band from the 80s. Most popular song is this one here, Oh Bondage Up Yours, with the Miss Polystyrene in all her glory, in all her teenage glory there. I'm very proud of getting this one. And the words here in the back. Okay, it's upside down. What the devil? Okay, I'm not even going to bother with that. This is another one from X-Ray Specs. This is, I think, their second single, The Day the World Turned Day Glow. This is The Ruts, Staring at the Rude Boys. Punk band from England. Another single from The Ruts, this is Babylon's Burning. Another one that I'm extremely proud of. This is Love Will Tear Us Apart by Joy Division. This is the 7-inch single. This was also a very tough bidding war because, Joy Division, they're timeless. And, all their stuff is very, I guess you can't say highly collectible, but if you can find it on vinyl, that's a big deal. So, very proud of this one and promise to take care of it. This is a copy of the Rolling Stones' Miss You from their Some Girls album that came out in 78. Kim Carnes, Betty Davis Eyes, one of my favorites from the 80s. Peter Tosh, speaking of the Rolling Stones with Mick Jagger and the Rhythm Twins, as they call them, they were very popular in the reggae scene back in the 70s. They played with everyone from Bob Marley, Black Uhuru, Dennis Brown, Robbie Shakespeare, and Sly Dunbar. And that actually, this is a Temptation song that Peter Tosh and Mick Jagger covered. Culture Club, the last great Culture Club single in my opinion, Move Away, before the band disbanded. This is Morris Day's Color of Success. This was his debut solo album right after he had disbanded the Time for a while. And this is the song Color of Success from the album, the self-titled album. Complex by Gary Newman. I bought it for Bombers. Great song. Killing Joke Sanity. Big Country in a Big Country. Do Nothing by The Specials. And last but not least, for the 45s right now, is Bob Marley and the Wailers, Is This Love. I'm going to have to stop it. There's a few other things I want to show you, but I think I'm running out of time. So I will be back shortly. Thank you guys. Bye.